One Gospel, version 2, part 57. Jesus heals a demon-possessed man in Gadara. Matthew 8:28-34, Mark 5:1-20, Luke 8:26-39. And they sailed down to the other side of the sea, to the region of the Gadarenes, which is opposite the Galilee. And when he had come out of the boat, he went forth on the land. Immediately, coming out of the tombs, so exceedingly fierce that no one could pass by that way, a certain man from the city met him there, who had his dwelling in the tombs, and who had demons for a long time. And he wore no clothes, nor did he live in a house, but in the tombs. And no one could bind him, not even with chains. For it had seized him many times, and he was kept under guard. He had often been bound with chains and in shackles, and the chains had been pulled apart by him, and the shackles broken in pieces. And he was driven by the demon into the wilderness, and no one could tame him. And always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. And behold, when he saw Yeshua at a distance, he ran and worshipped him. And he cried out, falling down before him, and with a loud voice said, What do I have to do with you, Yeshua, Son of the God Most High? Have you come here to torment us before the time? I implore you by God that you do not torment me. For he had commanded the unclean spirit to come out of the man. He said to him, Come out of the man, unclean spirit. And Yeshua asked him, saying, What is your name? And he answered, saying, My name is Legion, because we are many. Many demons had entered into him, and he begged him earnestly that he would not command them to go out of the region into the abyss. And near the mountains there was far off from there a large herd of many swine feeding there on the mountain. And all the demons called on him that he would permit them to enter into them, saying, If you cast us out, send us to go away into the herd of swine, so that we may enter into them. And immediately Yeshua gave them permission and said to them, Go. And then the unclean spirits went out of the man, and they entered into the herd of swine. And behold, the whole herd of swine rushed down the steep place into the sea, and drowned in the sea waters. They were about 2,000. And when those who fed the swine saw what had happened, they fled and went away into the city and told it in the city and in the country. They proclaimed everything in the matter of the demon-possessed ones. And behold, the whole city went out to meet Yeshua, to see what it was that had happened. And when they saw him, they came to Yeshua, and saw the one who was demon-possessed and had the legion, sitting at the feet of Yeshua and clothed and in his right mind. And they were afraid. And those who had seen it also told them how it happened to the demon-possessed and concerning the swine. He who was demon-possessed was healed. And the whole multitude of the surrounding region of the Gadarenes began to call on him, that he might depart from their borders, because they were pressed with great fear. And he went into the boat and returned. And the man from whom the demons had departed begged him that he might be with him. But Yeshua did not permit him. But Yeshua sent him away, saying to him, Go away, return to your house, to your own, and tell them how the Lord God has done great things for you, and has had mercy on you. And he went away and began to proclaim in the Decapolis, throughout the whole city, how Yeshua had done great things for him, and all marveled.